Okay, let's check if everything's okay. All right, it's working. Okay, guys, let's see what has happened. We've swept the previous monthly low along with the previous weekly low, which is right here. This is our previous weekly low. I don't have saved one, but this is our previous weekly low. You can see that now after the sweep and swing failure here, we jumped back inside the range above the previous monthly and then above the previous weekly low as well. I will delete the previous weekly low as I think it's not that important right now. This is our, as you can see, our local range right now. This is our Monday range. You can see we already swept early in the morning during the Asia session, and now we are trending above the equilibrium level also in an important area where I think we may see some retracement of this whole upside grinding of the price. If we pull the volume profile of this week of the money, you can see that we are exactly at the value area high and the optimal trade entry level. This is our golden pocket of this correction to the move. So I'm not saying I'm shorting it, but correction to the downside is highly likely. But I believe if we switch to 4-hour chart, I believe the price is locally bullish. Why? Because according to me, this flip here of the last bearish imbalance, you can see we broke the last bearish imbalance, fair value gap, or whatever you want to name it, and we already broke and closed 4 hour above this gap here. And now I think this gap, you can see we have a balanced price range gap right here forming right now. This is our BPR. I think the price is gonna correct max to these levels and then continue to the primary target of me. This is around 84 and 400, are basically around Monday high levels and around this imbalance here. That is what I'm seeing on locally, because if this levels fails to hold the price, to support the price, we are gonna correct most likely to this level here around $78,000 area. Basically we are going to make something like this move or even retest the Monday low and then to the upside. These are the two options I'm having right now. I'm not looking to short because if we pull to the bigger picture, you can see that we have CMA gap here around 84, 85, and we just filled the post-election imbalance left on November. You can see right here we finally filled the all imbalance left, the all CMA gap I mean, and the most recent one, there are no gaps to the downside left and we have only a gap to the upside. This doesn't mean that price cannot drop again, but you can see that we are reaching pretty important level right now, and a bounce, at least a relief bounce, is overdue in my opinion. Let me show you. If we go okay, this is what I wanted to show. You can see that we just filled also this 50% of this gap left here. You can you see, right? We just literally kissed the mid-range of this imbalance, weekly imbalance left here. This is the last one. I mean, after this breakout, all of the imbalances here of this a monthly rally after post-election, the gaps, all of the gaps has been filled, and I believe that if we close today and weekly like this above this candle's low, the next target should be at least on daily this candle's high. If we close like this with sweep to the downside, the target is 84, which is exactly our, if we zoom in, which is exactly which level, exactly our Monday high area. This is what I'm looking for the Bitcoin. I believe the local bottom is in. If not, it's in, it's very close to our local bottom, and we're gonna see, and we have to see some price action, some relief to the upside. Let's check the more important chart at the moment. This is Ethereum, and it finally lost the mid-range and anchor VWAP supports. 2000 area has been broken. You see, let me draw from the all-time high and from the recent all-time low. We lost these levels, and now this our previous support, which is let's say around 2100, this area is expected to act as a resistance, but this is not a small move from here. It's almost 9 to 10% move to the upside, which will give us some space to the alts to recover. But only chance for Ethereum here is to create some manipulation move. This move here, you can see we have dropped exactly to the daily imbalance here, right at the top of it, almost. Let's check if we have kissed it. I think we haven't yet, but it was a close one. So the only chance for Ethereum is to reclaim our mid-range and anchored VWAPs in order to expect, if we gain momentum, some kind like this. This is this is the bullish scenario we can expect. But for this to happen and to able to say that it can be done, we have to flip this area here. 2100, let's say, must be flipped, because if we draw a line here, we see that this is exactly this is literally textbook breakdown right now, and our only chance is to flip this level and then reclaim the mid-range of this range, this one. This is also our range. If you remember, we were watching it before. Our chance is swept of this local range into the liquidity of these significant lows, and if we manage to break above again to the upside, then I'm expecting something like this. Because if we check Ethereum futures on CMA, we can see that we have significant imbalance left, where around 2600 and 3000 to 3100 levels. Okay guys, this is what I am seeing to the on the charts for the Bitcoin and Ethereum. I still don't want to take a look on altcoins. I will tell you when I'm seeing some positives, and we're gonna start taking analyzing them again. So okay, thank you very much for your attention. I wish you very good afternoon.